Reading is the gateway drug to your future self. I have always believed this, and in this video, I'm going to share the 7 books that have done the most to propel me and the business that I run to the top 1% of women-owned companies globally. If you want that reading list, don't go anywhere. Hey, I'm Eleanor Beaton. I'm the founder of Safi Media, and we are on a mission to double the number of women entrepreneurs who sustainably scale past $1 million in annual revenue. This is our YouTube channel, and our goal is to make it the #1 resource for women entrepreneurs globally with tools, inspiration, and strategies to help you grow your business. So when it comes to growing your business, one of the best things you can do is to develop a reading habit. And I'm always looking for great books to help me learn how to do things better, shortcut the learning process, and basically gain exposure and access to the ideas of leaders and influencers who are going to help me reach the next level. So I wanted to share the books that have helped me the most as a woman CEO, as a working mom, to really grow my business to the point where now I'm in the top 1% of women entrepreneurs globally. So what does that mean? Just 1% of women entrepreneurs globally do over $1 million in annual sales. Just 5.2% do over 200,000 per year in annual sales. This channel really is about uncovering tools and resources to help you position your business at the top. And when I think about the books that have helped me the most, some of them may be on your reading list and some may be a bit of a surprise. So I thought I would break down the top 7 books that have helped me, what they are, who they're by, why I love them. And if you have ideas for books that you think every CEO should read, I definitely want you to post them in the comments. I am constantly looking for new books to read, enjoy, and learn from. Okay. Unexpected book #1. This is not necessarily a book that you are going to hear about all the time, but if you are a woman CEO, this is a classic. It's called Women and Power by Mary Beard. So Mary Beard is a professor of classics at Cambridge University, and this book is a really powerful, it's super short, insight into women wielding power. And the reason that this is so key is because if you are a woman leader, reconciling how you feel about your own power, reconciling actually being powerful, like being willing to be powerful, is so critical. Powerful women are rarely universally liked. It's something we don't talk about a lot as CEOs, but this is the truth. And I think in order to accomplish your potential as a woman CEO, as a woman leader, as a powerhouse woman in business, you are going to have to make peace with that and navigate that and reconcile that. So this book really helped me. It sort of traces the stories of powerful women throughout history, gave me a ton to reflect on and focus on, and really helped me make peace with my own power as a leader. So Women in Power by Mary Beard. Book #2 that's made a huge impact in my life and my business is called Built to Sell by John Warrillow. I love this book because it's written in an allegory style. And so it's basically like a story within a story kind of thing. And it is a really powerful, entertaining guide on how to build a business that is saleable and also that doesn't rely on you. This is how I really started to understand why it's so important to not just be a company that delivers a service, but to be a company that is excellent in doing internal training, right? So that if you're a service-based entrepreneur or you sell coaching or consulting, it's not just how good are you at doing the thing, it's how good are you at teaching the thing to your staff so that they can do the thing and you can free up your time to pursue opportunity. This is where I learned that often when you are selling your business, a prospective buyer who's savvy will ask you, hey, can you meet like later today at 2:00? How about tomorrow at 2 p.m.? And if you don't have flexibility in your schedule, what that shows is that the business is still completely built around you and therefore it's not saleable. It's tips like these that really make you think and make this book a powerful guide and a powerful thing to use and think about to really help you set up your business in the right way for sale. All right, book #3 that I think has been very very, very helpful to me in terms of helping me scale my business is the book Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. So this is an excellent book because Dan really knows firsthand what it's like to be a CEO, what it's like to be a builder, and what it's like to build teams with your own money. So for a lot of entrepreneurs, it's really easy to make hiring mistakes, to hire the wrong people first. I've done that. I actually wish I'd read this book earlier. This book really shows you how to build your own capacity because your company's growth cannot exceed your own personal bandwidth and capacity. And so what can happen is if you hire in the wrong way or you build your team in the wrong way, you end up bottlenecking yourself and making your own life worse and more miserable, which basically completely stalls your growth. So really, really excellent book for any leader who wants to have the capacity and the open time to be able to truly drive growth in the business. Great book, Buy Back Your Time by Dan Martell. All right, book number 4 is The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist. Like so many other women in business, I have always been definitely motivated by money, but more so, I've been motivated by the concept of abundance. And so often in business books, in business culture, we talk about abundance in a really kind of narrow way, like revenue and profit. But what I love about this book is how Lynn Twist has worked with sort of the upper echelons of capitalists. She actually comes from a fundraising background. So what her work has been really working with funders and high net worth individuals and foundations to really have them donate and gift and move money to worthy causes. And so what she really has mastered is a deep understanding of abundance. And this was so powerful and helpful for me as a leader to start really taking a more holistic view of how I look at abundance in my life and in my business. And I think if I hadn't read this, I may have stayed in a lane, a more traditional business lane, where it was kind of all about the money. And to me, that is a hollow success. If the only way that you are looking at abundance in your life and business is 100% only through money, that's not the kind of business I want to create. And if that's you, all good. But for me and for so many other women CEOs that I know, it's about so much more than that. Money is one dimension of abundance. And so the soul of money, as its title suggests, really creates and helps you visualize and think through, what does wealth and abundance mean to me? How can I have more of it right now? And how can I create my success and my future self and the success of my business from a place of abundance, not from a place of lack? Excellent book, The Soul of Money by Lynn Twist. Book number 5, super skinny, super simple. It's called The Mom Test by Rob Fitzpatrick. I can remember I was interviewing actually a woman CEO for my podcast. Her name was Caitlin McGregor. And I was like, which book, if you were to write a book about business, what would you write? And she was like, I wouldn't write a book. I would tell everybody to read Rob Fitzpatrick's book. I love Rob Fitzpatrick's work. He is a serial entrepreneur. He is a product designer and an engineer. But what I love about his work, and it really shows up here in the Mom Test, is he is excellent at helping you create products and books and things that are genuinely useful and that people actually want to buy. And I think for me, taking my business to the next level has been all about not just being connecting my desire to create with what people actually want and what is going to be so useful to them that not only will they buy it, but that they'll recommend it. And so The Mom Test is an awesome book for really helping you think through whether you're designing an online course or you're writing a book or a workshop or a product, whatever kind of offer you're creating. This book really gives you a strong, simple, effective litmus test to help you uncover, will people actually buy this? So great book, The Mom Test by Rob Fitzpatrick. Okay. Book number 6, Onboarding Matters by Donna Weber. You can actually see, I've got my little sticky note in here. This is an excellent book, and this is going to be especially critical for you guys who are scaling from like 500K to 2 million. So what happens is as your business grows and as you start like working with more and more customers, the onboarding experience starts to become a place where you want to spend more and more attention. So when it's just you running the show, usually you handle onboarding fairly effectively. Your presence and strength like fills up the space of that. But as you start to grow and scale, you really need to make sure that you are creating a well-orchestrated onboarding experience. And as a result of what we learned in this book, I was able to get out of onboarding altogether, but we were also able to enhance our onboarding process so much that we were able to really cut churn. So that's like we're able to retain clients much better. So that was a huge difference. And because of that, we were really able to increase significantly the number of active clients that we have paying us monthly recurring revenue. So this is a really, really excellent book, and I highly recommend it. If you're early in your journey, this is probably not going to be the first book I'd recommend, but if you are scaling, definitely if you're over the 7-figure mark, and certainly if you're over 500K and working with lots of different active clients, this is an excellent, excellent book. Onboarding Matters by Donna Weber. Okay, and book number 7 on my list of the top business books that have helped propel me to the top 1% of women entrepreneurs is The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes. This book, powerful. It's a little bit dense, like stick with it, finish this book because it unveils and unlocks really powerful strategies to help you turn your business into a sales machine. I think a lot of entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs, they kind of forget to sell. So they set up companies that are not optimized for sales. They're optimized for other things like maybe quality of service, impact, open time, and all of those good things. But you know what gives you security more than anything else? Having lots of cash in the bank. And the way that you get lots of cash in the bank is to sell. And so this book, The Ultimate Sales Machine, it is a classic. It gives you really powerful strategic insight around sales that I have used and reused and applied. These are fundamental principles that have definitely helped us scale up sales. There you have it, the top 7 books that have helped me the most as a woman CEO and entrepreneur building a 7-figure business. I'm so curious. I'd love to hear from you. What books have helped you? Go ahead and post in the comments. Definitely check out the description of this for some honorable mentions. Like I could literally have had the top 700 books, but we don't have time for that. I will post some honorable mentions that almost made the list, but I just couldn't do it without having this video be forever long. And definitely share below what books have made the biggest impact to you. If you liked this video, subscribe to the show and be sure to give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and most importantly, tell me why. What did you like or not like about this video? Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next week on the Woman Owned channel.